This is George Orwell, and this is Julius Malema, and this is Steve Biko. Bear with me, because I'm about to tell you a story. Two men, two eras, and two kinds of resistance. One died in a prison cell at 30, and the other commands stadiums, trends on social media, and debates inside parliament. Ask yourself why. Steve Biko was beaten in detention because the apartheid state believed that his ideas were destabilizing, that his ideas were dangerous. Today, Julius Malema calls for radical economic transformation, land reform, and expropriation without compensation. You understand? And he remains one of the most visible politicians in the country. And that contrast should bother us, or it should bother you. Now, let's go back further. George Orwell. You see, George Orwell wrote 1984 and Animal Farm. These are beautiful pieces of literature, books about tyranny, surveillance, corruption, and revolution. I also read these books. They have a lot of information. I learned a lot from them. You understand? But people like George Orwell are taught in Western schools. He is taught in some schools in South Africa. He is quoted by Western politicians and he is sold in millions. He criticized power and he is one of those people I call the licensed critiques. But he was never crushed by power. Why? Because abstract criticism of tyranny is safe. It teaches people to fear dictatorships somewhere else, but not necessarily question the structures they live inside. The licensed critiques. Think about it. The licensed critiques. Think about that term, guys. Orwell became the acceptable radical. He was celebrated, institutionalized, and canonized. The licensed critique. I'm repeating it so that you can think about it. Julius Malema is the voice of the voiceless, a licensed critique. And history shows something uncomfortable. Uncompromising revolutionaries often disappear. Biko, Sankara, and others who directly threatened